How do I get over a man? Okay, so the first question is, I'll put it right here so you see it. What would you consider your greatest win for the year? I really like this question because I had to reflect. I'm not the kind of person that usually I overthink a lot, but reflect, actually do it. What am I saying? Anyway, I had to reflect. I had to go back. I had to think about all the things I had done this year, and things that I would actually consider greatest win. I would say I had losses, but I had a lot of wins. So I'm just going to mention my wins, I guess. I don't rank all of them like first, second, third, fourth, or like top, bottom, or whatever. I just feel like I have wins, and I'm just going to mention them. My first win, I would say, is the fact that I moved out and I got an apartment. So my first apartment, I have a story time. I'm going to link it there, of when I was talking about Lagos landlords and all the things that happened to me, all the things they did to me, and how I didn't really it was a bad experience for me, basically. But I would consider that a win, moving out and having my own apartment, because I've always been big on being alone, big on having some sort of peace. Not like I was staying where I didn't have peace. Obviously I had peace. I loved my friend's family that I was staying with. I love them, but it's just a thing of having your own space that has always been important to me. Like, trust me, even if I was living with my own family, that's my own biological family rather, because they are my family too, my own biological family, I would still say the same thing. I've always been big on moving out, being by myself, discovering myself. So I'll say one of my greatest wins, or one of my biggest greatest win for the year, would be moving out twice. Because after the first part I went to the second part, so it's been moving out twice, and now I'm finally at a place where I really like where I'm staying. I won't say that I like 100%, but I am very comfortable. I've gotten things that I want. Obviously I'm going to do more things in the house, not now, but I'm very comfortable and I am happy where I am. So yeah, I would say moving out, finding my peace, and just being in a space that I can call my own has been one of my greatest wins for the year. Okay, so the second thing is, what made you start a YouTube channel? Okay, I like this question too. I'll probably say I like every question. What made me start a YouTube channel? So I've been a content creator for a while, since I was little. So this isn't starting. I started since secondary school, uni. I've been a content, but delved more into writing, and all of that. Well, I've also always been good at like things like telling people how to take pictures and stuff like that. Like, my friends come to me and say, Ivy, how do I take this kind of picture? I like your selfies. So I'm very bad at other people taking my pictures, but I'm very good at taking my own pictures. So I've always had that thing where I tell people like, this is how to take pictures from this angle and that angle. And I've also been like, I've also worked with like digital magazines before in the past, and I've basically been a writer, part of press, if you call it, in the content creating field, part of I won't call myself a journalist, but I'll say a content writer and a content creator. And yeah, YouTube is just, and I'm also a psychologist. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you're watching for the first time, I'm a psychologist. I'm living in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm a psychologist, I'm a content creator. And what made me start a YouTube channel was that, so I've been using Twitter and Instagram to create content for my brand, Nungo Health, which is my psychotherapy practice, but I want something away from Nungo Health. I want something away from making videos from Nungo Health. Like, I want to learn how to make videos, like creative videos, because I realized that when I make videos, when I edit videos, even if I'm not a pro yet, I always feel this kind of peace, because I'm, like I said, I don't know if you've read the About, but it talks about me dealing with my own mental health issues. So I deal with some mental health issues like anxiety, and sometimes I go into depressive episodes, and like with all of that, I need something to center me, to calm me down. And I figured that creating videos, talking to myself, I know it's a camera now, talking to myself, and just being in control of how I put text to videos, being in control of what I say in the video, just being in control of how I edit, when I shoot. All those things are things that help me calm down, especially when I have anxiety, because with anxiety, it's usually like lack of control of how of time, of what other people are doing to you or what you're going to do in the future. But with videos, it's like, okay, like I know I want to do this kind of video, I research it, I'll get my answers, I will sit down, I will do it. So basically YouTube came as a form of one, helping people like deal with psychological issues, because like I talk about some things like how to get rid of burnout. I have more content to come concerning mental health, but this channel is to teach people a lot about mental health and how they can help themselves. It's also to show people that psychologists can be different. Like I just have to be a psychologist or a psychotherapist and not have sorry, and not have other parts of me that I can show you. So it's also to show people that are also psychologists, but they're not necessarily practicing, and just show them that like, okay, you can practice and you can have another thing that you really, really like. It's also about wellness. I've talked about some parts of like awesome videos in the past. Again, I will link about just doing reading, loving yourself. It's just a platform. Like YouTube is just like, I don't want to use platform, I'm not old. It's just a medium to talk to people about their mental health, wellness, and yes, lifestyle too, for people to see that I'm a psychologist, but I'm beyond that. And yeah, just starting my YouTube channel was as a result of me wanting to learn something new, which was video making. Me wanting to combine it with my love for psychology, and me wanting to combine it with my love for helping people in general. So yeah, that's what made me want to start a YouTube video. I know I rambled, but the truth is there somewhere. Okay, the next question is, what's one moment that pretty much defined or altered how you decided to live life as an adult? So I will take it again in case you didn't hear it. What's one moment that pretty much defined or altered how you decided to live life as an adult? Okay, so I wouldn't say there is one moment for my whole life as an adult. For my own adult life, I'll say that there were different things that happened. They're like, okay, let me start from COVID. I know I was already an adult before COVID came, but COVID actually came when I was just starting my life, because I'm 24 now. Yeah, that's, I don't know, I did not say that. I think maybe I'll do another Q&A to introduce myself properly, but yeah, this Q&A is sort of an introduction to Sha. Like, COVID came when I was about, last year 22, yeah, 22. Last year I was 23, but COVID came, like, we started hearing of COVID when I was 22, but when I was 23 was when COVID really entered. And at that moment it was like, oh, are you going to school, are you going to work, and all of that. So when COVID came, I had to think that, okay, like, jobs are closing down, life is you're an adult, yeah, like, so how do you want to live it? Do you want to live a life where you're still relying on your parents for money, or do you want to live a life where you find something that's very, very like lucrative for you? And that's like what sort of like helped me build my practice, because like at first I was stalling. I was saying, oh, I'm going to do it in a couple of years, but when that came, I found a gap like in the system. We're psychologists in Nigeria, but we're not plenty. So there was like this gap of people, and people kept on coming and messaging me that, like, because I was already working with an NGO, like I was working with organizations actually, but people kept on telling me that, like, oh, like they need help, and I worked with different like organizations. Like, so basically, like, my life got altered during COVID-19. That was a turning point for me, and for the good, to be honest. It made me realize what I really wanted to do. That was very interested in anxiety cases, to be honest. It helped me build what I'm still building anyway, but it helped me build properly my work life, and which also helped me build my personal life. So my work life really altered my personal life. So COVID-19 was the one moment that pretty much defined or altered how I decided to live my life. So now I have decided to live my life intentionally, like, and in the moment. So I've decided to help people when I can help them, and not move things further, because there always will be people like that can help in the future, but we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm pretty much always bettering myself, always doing things that I can use to improve my skills, gaining more knowledge, so that whatever comes in the future, whether COVID or another thing, I'll be more equipped to help people in that situation. How do I get over a man? This question is funny because maybe you should come and hold my hands. Let's get over a man together. I don't know, man. How do you get over a man? Okay, let me be serious. First of all, it takes patience to get over somebody, a man, a woman, a person, for people that don't identify as any. It takes patience. It takes willingness to accept that you're hurting. It takes willingness to love yourself fully and not feel like you are lacking love because this person does not exist in your life. So, and it takes hard work. If you have to go to therapy, you might have to go therapy. If you have to block the person off the internet, you might have to block the person off the internet. If you have to return all their stuff because it reminds you of them, you might have to. So it's just sitting down with yourself and saying, where is it hurting the most? Where is it hurting the most, and how can I deal with this situation from one by one? Where it's hurting? If the fact that you used to always hang out with this person is hurting you, find ways to fill that time with other stuff that you enjoy. Do you want to spend time with other people that you love? Do you want to spend time alone, but doing things that will lift your spirits? If just seeing these things around is hurting you, you might have to get rid of them, because your mind, you have to give it something for it to provoke an emotion. So if it's constantly seeing something that can cause you to feel pain, then the feeling of pain is going to keep getting aroused, like in your head. So be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Getting over a man will happen. It just takes willingness to figure out the thing that's hurting and how to tackle it. Yeah. So everybody's case is different. That's why I cannot say do this, do that. That's why I give those examples. So whatever your case is, find the root of that problem, where it's hurting the most, and ways you can deal with that issue, or you can get rid of that thing that's causing you the pain. So yeah, I hope I was helpful. But if you need a support group, come and meet me. Let's form a support group on how to get over men. Which brings me back to the question, are you in a relationship? The short answer is no.
It's like if love comes to me, I cannot breathe. Love is in the air, my nose is closed, Biggie. I die, Biggie. I'm focused on the money.
I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. I'm not looking for something. I am just single and in love with my work, in love with myself, in love with my friends, and living life. Why so fine? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling myself. Since I did this hair, I've been feeling myself very well. Like, look at this. Oh, take a picture. Hey, fine babe. Oh, I don't know why I'm so fine. Ask Jesus, ask my mother, because I look exactly like my mother. Maybe one day you see her on this channel, maybe, because she's like my biggest supporter on YouTube. But yeah, that's why I'm fine. I look like my mommy, and my mommy is fine. I've answered why did you start YouTube, so I'm just going to answer the second one, was how did you start your YouTube channel and what pushed you to go for it. My friend and I, Sharon has a YouTube channel. She's not active on it, but she has a YouTube channel. Sharon, if you're listening to this because you watch my YouTube, go and continue your YouTube. Okay, so Sharon has a YouTube channel. Both of us, we always wanted to do like a combined thing, since she already had hers. Basically, we like making videos, we like and stuff like that. So we're like, we'll start a joint YouTube channel, but we never did. So she has her own, I have my own now, and we might still do a joint one, you never know. And so how did you start your YouTube channel and what pushed you to go for it? So like, I had this thing where every year on my birthday I start something new. So if you not watch my birthday video, again, I'll link it on the card up there. Every year on my birthday, what I pretty much do is do something new. I start a new project or start a new job, or just do something new that I've not done before to see how it feels. So seeing that I always wanted to like learn videos, create videos, start a YouTube channel, I was like, okay, this year might be the year. 2024, like it's getting close to 30. So I was like, let me start my YouTube channel. And me and Sharon, we just were talking about it, and before you know, like I was okay. So backstory, in fact, let me go back. I was supposed to start this channel in March, not even on my birthday. I was thinking about it. I even shot some clips, but some things got lost in transition, unfortunately. My friends were there, like they helped me. It was only one video I was supposed to post before I posted on my birthday, but maybe one day I'll compile that video and post again, because it was about women. It was International Women's Day, and yeah, but that did not see the light of day. Besides the point, but thank you so much to my friends that showed up, FIFO, Sharon, and Angel, that helped me with that video. So one day, me and Sharon, this recent one, just said, oh, my birthday shoot, well, I will use the BTS as my YouTube video to start. And well, she helped me with almost everything to shoot the video. She helped me to create the intro video. She helped me to do pretty much my logo, everything. Like she just set it up. Like we're just talking and we're doing it. So there was no like major push like that. Like what push? Me and Sharon were just like talking about it and we were doing it pretty much. And yeah, that was I'll say she was my push, because she encouraged me and she helped me do it. But my push was also starting something on my birthday, or starting a new thing on my birthday. Doesn't mean I'll abandon YouTube next year my birthday. No, it's already a project that is there, and it's already a thing that I really like, and I want to really educate people here. So yeah, I'm going to have it for as long as I can. Have you thrown those chinos away? This is my cousin Nicole Phillips. Nikki, you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, no, I have not thrown those chinos away. I love those trousers. Nikki always insults my trousers. I'm going to pick a picture. Let me shift a picture here of the trousers that she really hates. But I really love those trousers or those pants, and I will not throw them away until I have no use for them, or I'll give them out. To be honest, I don't throw my things away. I give them out. So yeah, okay, what was it like moving to Lagos? So moving to Lagos was not hard. It was pretty easy, because I schooled here for my secondary school education, and I schooled in Ogun State for university. So moving to Lagos was pretty much normal, because I had spent a major, not like I was living here, I was just schooling here. So I used to go back to my family house in Port Harcourt. So when I made the decision to move here after uni, it was like, okay, I had friends here, I knew people here. Going back to Port Harcourt did not feel normal again, because like I had only my family, and my family extended and nuclear. I didn't have my friends are traveled, so I didn't have friends there. So there was no point deceiving myself trying to start a new life. Like it was only like some kind of job that would have kept me there, but I didn't have the opportunity, and I felt like Lagos was the best opportunity, especially with the fact that mental health, and being a psychologist, mental health things were just becoming, well, I say which was just, it wasn't just entering into our system, but people were just starting to embrace it more and more at some point. And it was many Lagos people, I can't lie. So like male Lagos people, Abuja people. So when I got here, it was pretty much easier for me to start looking for a job and trying to find my feet. And looking for a job was not so easy, to be honest. Navigating the change. So navigating the change, like there wasn't much change per se. The only thing was that I wasn't going back to Port Harcourt as much. I was now going yearly, like once in a year. That's like the only change that happened. Like, okay, so Port Harcourt people are more, okay, the city is not as busy, so I'll say that's a change. How I navigated that was basically, I don't know, I didn't go out as much. Yeah, I don't go out as much, so I try not to get into the whole Lagos issues, like of traffic. I don't go out as much just to avoid it. And was it difficult? No, it wasn't difficult. I had people around me that knew their way around Lagos, and I've pretty much followed suit. Okay, not a Q&A, but you are gorgeous and a very soft babe. Just thought you should know. God, thank you. I like being called soft, by the way. Like that's one of my favorite things to hear when people say soft babe. and I love it. I love when people tell me I'm a soft babe. I don't know, maybe it's because of the way I live life, my lifestyle, you know. Just I like easy life, I like soft life. My housemate was like, no, was it my housemate or my friend? No, my friend was like, oh, if there's anybody that doesn't like a difficult life or doesn't like to suffer in this life, I will do anything to make sure she doesn't suffer, it's me. Honestly, I like soft life. I like where there's money, I like where there's enjoyment. Call me for enjoyment. That's where you see me. But thank you so much, Frances, for saying that I'm gorgeous. Thank you, you're gorgeous too, baby. And a very soft babe. And I know now. Thanks. Next question. Next question is, why do you love me this much? This is from a friend. Why do you love me this much? I don't know why I love you this much. I love you this much because you're a sweet person. This is from my friend, one of the sweetest babes I know. So the next is, tell us about your weight gain journey. So I used to be this, but now I'm this. So I used to be a size 6, 8, but now I'm a size 10. And it might not show because you can see all of this here. So it might really not show, but I am a size 10, especially from my waist under. I now have hips. I didn't used to have hips. I used to be straight. I didn't used to have bum bum, and I have bum bum. I've always had, no, my breast was not even this, not even this big. But now they're bigger. Basically, I'm not a babe. I used to be a babe then, but like I used to be a babe. Now I'm a babe. Yeah, tell us about my weight gain journey. Basically, I started eating more, I started exercising more during the lockdown. Again, another thing that happened was that I gained weight. I ate a lot of protein. I did morning walks, like fast brisk walks in the morning. I did clothing, so I did not lose weight from clothing. I actually added weight, but I got very, very toned. I'm no longer toned now, but I was very, very toned. Like you could tell that this was a different body I had, different waist, different stomach. I looked chef's kiss. Anyway, that's it. So my weight gain journey was like, I ate a lot of proteins, I did a lot of exercising, not exercise to lose weight, but exercise to be fit, and it worked out for me. So I didn't do special diets per se, because I'm not a fan of doing like special diets. I'm not a fan of losing weight. I'm not a fan of all those things. I'm a fan of being fit, being healthy, and that was what I pretty much did. Also, do I like my weight now? I really do. I love my new weight. I love how my body is. I love how my body feels. I just love how I love, you know how people think weight gain doesn't give people confidence, but mine came with a lot of like confidence. Before, I used to be skinnier, but like I didn't hate my body. I've always not hated my body, but I can say that there's an increase in confidence in how I carry myself now. I'm aware I'm beautiful. I'm aware I have stomach rolls. I'm aware I have side rolls. I'm aware I have love handles, anything. I'm aware my hand is not as firm as whatever. Like, obviously, I'm going to go back to the gym because there isn't exactly a gym very close to me now. That's why I'm not in one. But I want to go back and add a little more weight and get like really toned. But yeah, other than that, I love my weight gain journey, and I just want like anybody that's watching that wants to go on a weight gain journey to like go on it for like you and not for any other person, and like so that when it happens, it's not a thing of, oh, why am I like this, but it's a thing of, oh, I love this is me now. Do you understand? And like even if like you add weight without doing it intentionally, to be honest, it's your body, and yeah, it's not easy to just say love your body, but learn how to do it. Learn how to do it by affirming yourself in the morning. Learn how to do it by not being around people that bring you down, because words actually mean a whole lot. So just love yourself, be around people that love you for who you are, no matter how you look. And yeah, that's it.